Hello, everybody. It is me, Knight, and well, we're back. What about maybe 2, 3 weeks from the last anime crate? Now we've already know what happened with the December anime crate, loot anime crate. Um, got some trouble. Well, this time they got it on time. This is the first crate I've personally got on time. And by the way, if you haven't seen my last loot crate video, I'm wearing a shirt. Anyway, so this one was called Equipped. I think it was Equip or Equipped or something like that. But it basically was it was basically an anime theme that had characters with weapons and or armor, and then they threw in DBZ in it because they needed I think they just needed a hot big name. Anyway, I just got this today. It has not been opened, so got my knife. We'll see what we got. Mind you, it is also 9:30 a.m. my time, which is Pacific time. So sorry again about this light. But I'm a lot more awake this time. Alright. What do we got? Okay. Well, we got Kill la Kill. And we also have a Akame ga Kill, but we'll get to that momentarily. This is a t-shirt. It's a white t-shirt. It's rarer from this end. Now, I have no idea for Kill la Kill or Akame ga Kill when I get to it. It is not something I typically look at. I've seen some parts of the anime. So we got a scissor blade. Huh. Not too bad. Especially for a white shirt. It's a really good white shirt, actually. Lord knows I have too many black shirts from Loot Crate because that's usually what they ship. Any shirt that they usually ship is a really dark to black color shirt. So it's always nice to get a different color, whether it be red, blue, or in this case, white. So yeah, I like this shirt. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Feels nice. It feels much better than the other one. So yeah. Right now my desk right over here is a mess. I gotta clean it up. Anyway, the next one, I can also see some other stuff. Let's see. Akame ga Kill. Now, what the hell is this? Another anime, I don't know. I don't even know if it's a reference to Kill la Kill. It just sounds a lot like. Okay. Oh! It's a tote bag. I mean, it's not bad for a tote bag. It's certainly not something I would use, but, you know, it's not bad. Just to kind of give you an idea what it has on it, because I know it's a little bit hard to see. It just has a bunch of the weapons. You might have a better look at that. Again, anime I'm not familiar with. Not because of that, I'm just not familiar with most animes now. But like I've said, I've seen pictures on the internet and stuff like that of this show, so it's not like I'm not totally unfamiliar with it. But yeah, a bag. First time I ever got a tote bag like that, but I'll take it. Alright, what is this? They gave us gum. Just a pack of strawberry high chew gum. Okay. Oh! There's nothing really to say, it's gum. Anyway, the phone charm, which is their version of the pin, I actually happen to like a lot because the design is really awesome. Okay, I'm gonna try to get closer with that. If you can see it, it's really hard to see, but it is basically a flaming sword. You know? These are tremendously better than those pins, overall. So, that is really nice. I'm also kind of putting off the DBZ item, even though I see it right in front of me. Doing it on purpose. What is this? Monster Hunter Ultimate 4. This already tells me it's a pin. And it tells me on the bottom what it is. I have played this game, but I don't play it often enough. I'm not a big Monster Hunter fan. But it's a pin that looks like, I believe it's called the Rathalos? Rathalos sword pin. Now, where is it the pin? So, I guess opens here. Yay, nay? Yes, yay. That actually was a pain in the ass to get out, by the way, I'm not gonna lie. So, yeah. It's a pen that looks like a Rathalos sword. I remember getting something similar, because this is a Capcom game. But, if you remember, and I think I have it up online, that they came out around November a couple years back. I think it was 2014. They had something very similar to this. It was a Loot Crate. It was well before the Anime Crate came out. And it was Dead Rising 3? And that was a pin. I thought it was pretty cool. This feels like a downgrade. Not saying anything bad about this. If you're a fan of Monster Hunter 4, or Monster Hunter games, you'll enjoy this. I'm not a big fan of the newer Capcom games anyway. I've kind of fallen out of love with their stuff. The only games I cared about from them, they don't make anymore. Kind of sucks. But as for this, it's pretty cool, but it feels like a downgrade compared to the other item. So that's just me. It feels a lot lighter, doesn't feel as sturdy or anything. Anyway, I put it off long enough. We got a Scouter. I know it's a Scouter. I got the red version, which means I got the badass version, I'm assuming, that belonged to Vegeta. I kind of wish it was green, but you know what? I'm not mad. It's a Scouter. Says open here. Okay. I don't know how well I'm going to be able to put it on. I'd have to take off my glasses. Would you rip, please? Thank you. Appreciate it. Alright. It's Scouter. Sure. Just in pieces right now. Where's my knife? There's my knife. Just curious. Okay, there it is. Okay. I didn't see where my my poster was. I just underneath the last item in there. Let's actually get some decent weight. Okay, so lens goes into here. Ooh. This guess goes like so. I don't know how they think my head's big enough to fit this, but we will try to put it on. As soon as I find a place to put that. And it might be a little difficult to hear me, so we will try it out. Hold on. Yeah. Yep. I really don't know what they were thinking. That is indeed a problem. I mean, nothing wrong with the Scouter itself, but this is meant for kids. And I mean, that is just way too fucking small. I could barely fit it on my head. Um, Overall, it's kind of cool. I mean, I'm not complaining. But it's just too fucking small. Now, to be fair, I can pull this out like so, which would be easy for this. But the point of this is that it's supposed to go right on your ear, so that way you can kind of see it go over your eye. Problem is, it's really hard to see out of this motherfucker. It feels double vision-y for me. But even with my glasses on, the only other problem is it's just too small. Legitimately, it's too small. Like, sorry. Product is cool. But it's really meant as a toy for kids. Although I'm not complaining, it's pretty cool. I just wish that they could have thought something better than this. I mean, to be fair, it's red. I'm not really that much complaining. We'll just put that there. So next, I want to close that. So, cut myself. We got a manga, which is really nice. Steins Gate Volume 1, which actually my friend Keo would love this. Yep, it's Volume 1. So we got a manga book, which is kind of the main reason why I bought this crate. I'm still confused why we have a gum. I don't need gum. I have gum somewhere. I put it in here. I gotta look for it now. But yeah, it's not too bad. I like this, you know? So, fantastic items. That seems to be it outside of the poster. We'll check everything in a minute. So, what do we get? Excluding the phone charm, because that's always in the crate. We have... Well, no. Well, this is actually fruit chews. It's candy. You can find this anywhere. Because it's an American-made candy. If it was Japanese candy, I probably wouldn't have so much of a problem with it. As long as it's imported, but that's not imported. Alright, so... 1. Scouter that I can't put on, that's number 2. A pen, 3. Tote bag, and a t-shirt, that's 5 items. All of them quality items. What do I give it? Well, overall, it's a pretty good crate. I'm not gonna lie. Scoot this back so I can get this poster open. It's a really good crate, but it is a little bit down from last, well, technically last month's. It's down from that 8 or 9 to a 7, and here's why. Even though there's 5 quality items, this pen feels a little bit kind of something I would break, and how fragile it feels. This, as much as I love the idea of getting a scouter, my biggest issue with this scouter is it doesn't fit my fucking head, so what's the point? And the tote bag. The shirt and the book are immediately fine, but I didn't see like having a reason of having a tote bag with all this. I mean, I'm not saying it's bad. It's got some quality to it. It's just that the tote bag just feels really out of place. Let's see what the poster has. So, that's the poster. It looks really, really cool, actually. They did some nice hidden things in here. Mainly, looking into the swords that are fallen, you can see the Buster Sword from Final Fantasy VII in it. And I'm sure you could probably see some other famous swords in here. I just can't tell them. A lot of them look very generic, but the Buster Sword is probably the one I immediately see a couple of times. And you can kind of see the fatter of the blades versus the skinnier ones. Overall, it looks really cool for a poster. On the back, you have everything. They had 5 different types of candy. I just happened to get strawberry, but they did have some other types, being looks like green apple, cherry, grape, and mango. Then, as far as the scouters, you could have gotten the green one as well. That's really all there was options for. Everything else is what you see here in front of you, as is. Yeah, overall, I like this crate. It was really nice. I like the fact that I got a manga, and it's the first volume of that manga. Because, here's the thing. It gets me introduced into new stuff. And that's what I kind of bought this crate for, because they were advertising it came with manga. So out of 3 crates, I've gotten 2 different types of mangas. If Loot Crate would stick with just giving a manga in every single crate, and not like a tote bag or something like that, I'll be fine with that. So yeah, as the inside of the crate, that's really all that's it. You know, it's really nice looking. It looks like a chest, and it has, let's see, I think it has a symbol of Kill la Kill. No Dragon Balls on it. It looks like a Monster Hunter item, and then there's a gear, which I'm assuming means Steins Gate. I could be wrong on that. So, as I said before, I give this about, I want to give it a 7. There's a couple of reasons for it. Like I said, the pen is one of those things. I mean, the pen looks cool, but it just feels shoddy, almost very, like I could break it. It feels like I could break it at any moment. I don't want to do that. Plus, it's meant for show. You don't want to really use it. The other thing is this. This is meant as a kid's toy. You may not think it, but if it doesn't fit my head, it's not meant for me. And people that are buying this crate are probably going to give it to their kid. A kid that has no knowledge of what Dragon Ball Z was. Most likely. I'm not saying not all of them, I'm just saying most likely. So, yeah, that's a big issue. Plus, this, all it is just a fashionable thing. You just put it on your head. There's nothing special about it or anything. I'm not saying that's a problem. I think that's actually kind of nice. But again, it's really uncomfortable. It doesn't necessarily fit my head, and I just kind of broke up the top. Because you see how small that is? How the hell is that going to fit my head? How in the hell does this fit this? Unless I put it up here. You know, and that's just not comfortable. Now, that's just design flaw. That's not really Loot Crate's fault. I will not punish them for that one. Because they had no control of that. Just future reference, guys. If you're going to do something like this, make sure it can fit a head. Like an adult's head. Because this is stuff that adults typically buy. Teenagers and adults, not little kids. I'm taking it apart like that so that way it doesn't break. Book in there. The book is nice. Tote bag I could have done without, but I'm not complaining. It's still a bag I can use. This is stuff that I'd probably take it to an anime convention and kind of walk around with it. That way I could put any items that might be quote-unquote free and or buy any items I could put it in there. You know, it would be nice to have something like that. But again, it is just a tote bag. It's all it is. And then, of course, the shirt, which is probably the best item in this besides the book, because it's higher quality. So, yeah, overall, it is a 7. And that's because I'm giving a lot of that to quality, but there are some problems with it that they could have adjusted. The other big thing is, even though it's candy, I thought it was gum for a while. Sorry about that. Even though it's candy, it's a very common candy that I can find at my grocery store. That's disappointing. Considering the last time we got any candy, I still have some left over, was this, which I'm sure you can find this at a store, but it's a lot less likely to find unless you're looking specifically for it. This I can find up at the counters. Now I'm sure this tastes great. I'm not going to taste it right now because it's early morning and I don't feel like it, but I'm sure it tastes great and all, but again, I can find this at the store. If I really wanted it, I could buy it. You're gonna do the candy thing, Loot Crate, for the Loot Anime Crate. Actually, look for imported candies. Don't just pick up something that I can find at the store with relative ease and pay. Well, it's probably $1 for this. So that's just a piece of advice if there's anybody at Loot Crate that I was watching. Anyway, overall, good crate. It's not bad. It is probably the weakest I've come across out of 3 months. I still got another 3 months to go, so we'll see how often they do this. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and please put down a comment down below if I'm doing something bad, if I'm too loud on the audio. Hopefully this will fix my audio with this headset. It's been kind of going up and down with me. Anyways, as always, I will see you all later.